Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So this is my best bars of 2025 from January of the year all the way through to December. And I have a lot of fantastic wax here on the channel. And before I forget, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope your Christmas was wonderful. Mine was long. There were a lot of different parties, but they were all good. And I got to see family on both sides and it went really, really well. And I hope that yours was just as nice. So let's start with my favorite bars from the spring, summer. I'm going to do a top 12 and then a few honorable mentions of things that I thought were maybe unique or noteworthy, or Scentsy did this best and they've always failed at it before, and that kind of thing. But what I will be melting more of in the future, some of which I've clubbed, some of which I've just stocked up on, I'm going to start with my favorite bar from spring, summer of 2025. And if you watch my channel, you probably know it's going to be Italian Sunshine. And Gregory loves this one too. And then the next one is neck and neck, and probably in that race for the best bar of spring, summer. The other one's a little more useful all the time, but this is such a beautiful bar. It's unique. When they put this in the spring, summer catalog this last year, I was so happy. It's got amber, it's got coconut, it's got bergamot. It is such a lovely, bright, juicy, gorgeous scent that lifts your spirits. It's good and strong in the home, and it is my favorite thing. So this one's in my club. The next one is what I think is the best bar of 2025 in an all-purpose sense. Above anything else I'm going to show you today, I think almost everyone will love Lemon, Sugar, and Sage, and I truly hope that this comes into our next spring summer catalog. It's in my club, but I will go through a lot of it, and a lot of people ordered it from me and thought it was fantastic. So this one has just that clean but sweet lemon, but not as strong as Squeeze the Day, which has always kind of been our gold standard. It's got that little hint of sage, which makes it a little softer, more earthy, more layered and interesting. I cannot tell you how much I have melted this bar. I melted so much of it that I almost couldn't find a single bar in my stash of tons of wax. I kept going through all my yellow and thinking, there is no way I melted all of the ones I ordered, and I guess I did, because this is all I found. So my next club shipment, or hopefully the catalog this spring, I will get more of this. This was outstanding, and I hope that you guys put that in your club too. The next one is a little bit of a surprise. When we had our 10 new release for spring summer, I thought this was okay, but the more that I melted it, the more I fell in love with it. And that's going to be Ocean Shimmer. This is not the strongest bar, but it's really good at a medium level. I'm hoping that I have one more full bar that I ordered at the end of the season, because this again was all I could find in my stacks. And I didn't see this in any of the funny promotions and clearances and different things that we've been doing over the fall winter season, so I'm hoping this is coming back in the catalog. So it has a very nice sea spray and a little bit of like a lemon rind scent. It is so gorgeous, you guys. Good for a bathroom, good for just a day where you don't want the scent too strong, but you want it relaxing and refreshing. That's the Ocean Shimmer to me. So those were the three at the absolute top of my list for spring summer scents. Now next, this one was the January 2025 scent, and I didn't really pay enough attention to it, should have clubbed it. And this is called Peaches and Petals. This is beautiful. It's kind of a romantic, ambery, slightly fruity, feminine scent. It's kind of between perfume and body care. It's really, really good. I doubt that we're going to see this back for anything, but if they happen to put this in the catalog this next spring, summer, I'd be really excited. And it's one of those where I wish I knew how much I liked it. I would have clubbed it, but I didn't. So that was scent of the month from January. And then I have a whole pile of this one, thinking that this was my pile of Lemon, Sugar, and Sage. This one's called Lemon Heaven, and this was from our Easter collection. So good. It's a mellow, not too strong, not bitter and weird like Lemon Drizzle Cake was for me, not as strong as Lemon Coconut Chiffon, which I have some bars of, but that's just a lot. This is a lemon cake with a little bit of almond, and I think it's fantastic. Again, didn't club this just because my club is too big, but I got quite a bit of this. And then rounding out my top 6 for spring summer scents of 2025, one from our Valentine's collection called Peppered with Kisses. This is a really unique romantic bar. It's got pink pepper, and I do not remember the other notes, but it is a musky, romantic, gentle scent. But it's got enough strength to fill a medium-sized space really well. It would pair very well with the old one we had a long time ago called Quiver. It pairs beautifully with ones I'm drawing a blank on that are sort of this mid-toned berry scentsy thing that they do a lot of, but this is a gorgeous smell. So that's my top 6 from spring summer. My runners up for spring summer are going to be Sun Drenched Cotton, which was in the summer collection. Beautiful smell. Only reason this didn't make my top 6 is its throw isn't that great. Now watch, I do have a good number of these in the basement. I don't have it in the club, but if this has cured and it's a really, really good performer this year, I'll be mad I didn't club it, but I'll be happy I have a few. Oh, it's so good. And then I didn't find Santorini Blossoms, but that was also from this collection and I loved it. I know I have quite a few, but my wax is in disarray at the moment. Christmas is just over. You know what that's like. Like your whole house is sort of hanging on for dear life. And that was also Santorini Blossoms, similar to the Italian Sunshine, just a little more floral. But the Sun Drenched Cotton is this gorgeous mix of a laundry scent, not too strong, just like a nice sun-washed linen or cotton with a whisper of citrus. You can get that in the catalog right now in the cleaning products. It is fantastic. So then the next one for spring summer, which this one's a little controversial. Some people really didn't like this. The Blue Water and Sea Salt, this was from Mother's Day. And I also really like the Vanilla Rose from Mother's Day also. Oh, but I loved this. This has like a cucumber note and really strong aquatic sea salt watery notes. Fantastic. I loved it. So again, didn't club it. If it were to come back next year, I'd be happy. Not everybody was. And then here's one where I'm going to give an honorable mention because it's probably the best performer in the new spring summer scents. I like it. Other people adore it. And that's going to be Island Bloom. It's really good. And then I also like Barefoot Beach. Again, I have probably one clam kicking around. Couldn't find it. Oh, this is like watermelon and palm, like a waxy palm type smell. Coconut, I don't know. It is a fantastic and strong blend of watermelon and tropical creamy notes. And I think Scentsy did a great job with that. So that's everything spring, summer. And if you know me, you know that the fall, winter stash is a little bit larger as far as me getting excited about it. But I do have my top 6 to go with the top 6 that were spring, summer. And please tell me, what was your favorite spring, summer scent that I forgot? Or, you know, there are just so many that it wasn't my favorite, but it would be a standout if it showed up in clearance or we saw it again next spring, summer. I think I liked Isle of Clover also. That was either a March scent of the month or it was in our St. Patrick's Day collection. And I didn't get out all the warmers, but I loved our St. Patrick's Day warmer from last year that was the little white and green guy with all the shamrocks on it. And oh, that was so, so cute. And in the spring summer catalog, I loved our actual shell. It looked like a big shell that you'd pick up on the beach. And there were so many beautiful warmers. And then the fall, winter, so many gorgeous warmers. It's just too hard to pick one or two, but there were many that were good. But let's go to the fall winter catalog that started in September. My very favorite scent from our new releases is going to be Frosted Marshmallow. You guys, this is the most beautiful bakery smell and it's good and strong and it's a good mixer. Oh, it's so good. So it is a buttery, creamy marshmallow, but then you add this cinnamon to it. So it's gooey and it's rounded in its vanilla-y, marshmallowy nature, but then you get that little sprinkle of like a cinnamon sugar. Delectable and so, so good. The next one that really stood out to me, I wasn't so sure about when I first smelled it, and that's going to be from our Harvest 5-bar bundle, and that was Apple Harvest Dreams. I think this is the nicest quintessentially fall smell that we had this year that wasn't licensed for my taste. I did put this in my club. Oh, it's so good. It's got the apple spice and then green, wonderful fall forest notes. It's so nice. I hope they bring this back next year. And then regular apple spice season, that wasn't new this year. This is only new bars. I mean, I could have gone into all the things in the catalog that had returned, but they'd been LTOs the year before. Apple spice season being one of the best of that. Gingerbread Hugs being a returning LTO that was amazing. All of the scents that are in the Christmas tree brick collection. Oh my gosh, you guys. my all-time favorite, you know, Cozy Fireside, Rustic Lodge, Toasted Caramel Sugar, Spiced Grapefruit. Then for me, the runner-up is Maraschino Sugar Cookie. But again, that's kind of like Island Bloom. Like, everybody loves it. It's super strong. I don't mind it, but I'll probably melt that in February. For me, it's not a Christmas smell. But back to this. This Apple Harvest Dreams, I'm thinking this will be in the catalog next year. So if you love that and Apple Spice Season, you can't club the Apple Harvest Dreams anymore because it's sold out, but you can club Apple Spice Season, and I would recommend that you do so. So good. And then my Scentsy Heartbreak of 2025. And there are so many good things that I got back that I shouldn't be whining. This one was self-inflicted. I accidentally unclubbed the Wonderful Peanuts Snoopy's Autumn Adventure scent. I hope that either there's a stack of this in clearance that I don't miss, or they bring this back in the Harvest brochure next year. Please, Scentsy. This is so good. And I'm so mad. I think I have 2, maybe 3 bars left. It is this wonderful caramel, vanilla, and to me there's like a hint of apple and pumpkin. It's not really in the notes, but is this warm, dreamy, cozy scent. I would even melt this in January and February if I hadn't unclubbed it. Oh, so good. So this is really one of my top bars for fall winter of all of them. And I don't know why I was so happy with it. It sold out, and I didn't realize that also, I think that there was probably a window on the licensing opportunity for that. I don't know. I think maybe it just sold out and I didn't realize what was going on, but yeah, I was mad about that. That's okay. Let's keep going here. So the next one, which is in my club, is Snowed In Sugar. Now, this was an LTO that came out at the same time as Gingerbread Hugs, which is still one of my all-time favorite Scentsy scents. I've been melting that. I shared some with my mother. If Gingerbread Hugs comes back again next year, guys, please just club it immediately, because a lot of people were shocked that it sold out so fast. They knew they liked it and they couldn't get it anymore. But this one was new. So this was Snowed In Sugar. This is my favorite of all the LTO smells that wasn't like the Peanuts one, which is licensed for all of fall winter. This is so good. The first time that I put this in my warmer, I was so amazed at how lovely this is. So it's gingerbread, but it's not that strong, really spicy, very cheerful, but very spicy and really, really aggressive throw that you get out of Gingerbread Hugs. I love it because I love my spices. The last 2 weeks, when you guys watch my What I've Been Warming, pretty much I'm like, everything else needs to leave the room. We're going to melt spice for 2 whole weeks. My family's been very patient with me. There are a few other things in there, but there's a lot of spice. So this has a warm, mellow baked gingerbread, and then it has lemon and it has vanilla. So it's got a coziness and a more mellow, kind of chilled out factor that I think almost anyone would like. I think that's why it sold out so fast. And I really hope they bring this back next year. For me right now, I've got 2 of these in my quarterly club, and they will stay there till I know its fate next year sometime. So then another one that I absolutely fell in love with was going to be the scent of the month for December. This is Iced Balsam. Now, usually I have tons of tree scents in any sort of a best of video. There were good trees this year, but other things edged out the majority of the tree, and I was shocked. So I'm like, I have to at least have one. And this is beautiful. It has the balsam. I think that this one has freesia, and if I remember right, it also has bergamot, but it's a sweet, kind of frilly tree in the world of trees. I mean, it's still, for people that are tree haters, not going to be something you'll like, but oh, I love this. I am going to club it. It's just fantastic. So this was my favorite tree of 2025. And then my favorite masculine scent, and there were some really good ones this year, but my favorite masculine scent this year, and it is in my club now, is Cabin Cuddles. And this one is still available. Iced Balsam is still available. The Frosted Marshmallow is in the catalog, so that's still available. This guy, oh, don't remember what's in here. Probably bergamot, but this is the most wonderful, woody, warm scent. I will melt this in January and February. Greg loved it. The girls loved it. Every time I talk about this, it's the Hallmark man from A Christmas Movie in a flannel with his axe over his shoulder going to get the perfect Christmas tree. It's just this wonderful, cozy, approachable, masculine scent that's very wholesome. I love it. Oh, it's so good. So, so good. So those are my top 6. And then I've got more runners up for the fall winter category. First one is going to be that Scentsy finally made a truly good coffee scent. That's going to be Luke Steiner. The Gilmore Girls collection this year was a total hit, runaway as far as the warmers, man. Those things sold out like that. I had to do a pre-order for them again. And this is good coffee. It's not burned, it's not waxy, it's not weird, it's not watery, it's just good coffee. Thank you, Scentsy, for finally figuring it out. So this is in my club too, but I put this as a runner-up just because I'm not going to melt it that much. It's very nice. I would happily swap that for Autumn Adventure in my club. Now, the next one's here. I was really kind of surprised at how nicely Scentsy handled perfume smells this year. The Peaches and Petals was really good. I was quite surprised by Cocoa Cashmere, which is the November scent of the month. Now, I'm not going to melt tons of this. I'm not going to club it, but I really like it. It is sort of body care. Reminds me a little bit of French Kiss. This has coconut, and it's got chocolate orchid, and a really interesting blend of cozy notes that it'll be really good in January. So if you haven't tried it yet and you're wondering what should I put in a January order, I've got a couple more things here that I'm going to recommend. For some of them you've got to do before the end of this month though, because they're going to go away. So the Cocoa Cashmere, really, really nice if you have not tried that yet. Perfect, snuggly, nasty day like this in January or February smell. Now the next one is in our 5-bar Scents of the Season bundle, and anything that's left that was in that 30% off after Christmas sale clearance, all of those things go away at the stroke of midnight when it comes to January 1st. So club or buy anything that is left from the Harvest, the Holiday 5-bar bundle, or the 5-bar Scents of the Season, because they will not be available January the 1st. The bricks also, they'll be gone. So Sweet Christmas Lily. This is not really a Christmas smell, but it's gorgeous. This is the prettiest, most feminine, not grandma powdery, but it's got that powdery, lovely lily scent that it makes me more think of Easter, but it also feels wintry. I don't know how they did that. So I'm kind of conflicted as to when to melt this. I really love it in my bedroom, lasts for forever. I've ordered quite a few of these. And I may even have thrown it in my club as I'm not sure if I want to keep it there or not, but I want to melt some more. So I only have a quarterly club at this point. I combined everything after all the crazy stuff from the November promotion and all that. So this one, that is really good. I also really liked the Cranberry Christmas Cake. Most of the ones that were in the 5-bar bundle for Scents of the Season were excellent. The Christmas Tree Farm was really good. The only one I didn't care for was the Peppermint Flurries. But that's just me. So then a couple more things that stood out to me from the regular 5-bar bundle. Frosted Eucalyptus, fantastic. So this almost is a tree scent. Oh, this is so gorgeous, you guys. It's icy. It's frosty, it's sparkly. It's eucalyptus, but then it is exactly trees outside today covered in snow and ice. Good performer. Very, very good bar. Another one that's in that collection, which I think I did throw this in my club, is going to be Snowed In Flannel. So they must have been working on this snowed in concept because there were several bars that had that hint of that in it, where I wonder if they'd been doing a collection and then they broke it up and put it in different places when they released them. This one, I think, is a sleeper. I don't think people know how good this is. So this has cotton, it has pink pepper, it has these warm, almost laundry, but also cozy notes. I would love to see this in laundry and body care down the road. Very, very good. And so then the last 3, 2 of them are personal preference for me, where other people I think are like, that's a little weird, Elizabeth. But I think we can agree that Merry Pomegranate, which was one of the other things from October with those weekly releases, the Snowed In Sugar was definitely the most popular of that. But this Merry Pomegranate, this is an updated classic twist on citrus. So it's got pomegranate, I believe it has grapefruit, and it's not super strong, but it's festive and relaxing all at the same time. I did throw this in my club because I should have also put the next one in. I regret it because at first I wasn't sure if I liked this other bar that I'll show you next, and now I'm like, really should have clubbed that too. But this Merry Pomegranate, very classy, very giftable. Like, it doesn't get cidery bitter as some of our good but not long lasting fruit cocktail-y Christmassy mixes do. That one is just good all the way through. Like, I really enjoy Merry Wonderland, but it gets bitter at the end for me. So it's not one that I recommend to other people. I'll probably buy a couple more bars and put them away for next year. There's another holiday one. Holiday Market. That one doesn't get as bitter, but again, I just feel like it doesn't last as long. This Merry Pomegranate, maybe not quite so much of a whoosh out of the warmer at first, but good for the long haul and very crowd pleasing. So I'm rambling. Next, this is the one where I should have kept it in my club. Sweet Tidings. This, some people really do not like though. It's a very sweet orange, almost like an orange dipped in sugar next to a shortbread cookie, and they tell you that there is orange and cedar in here and something else. It's very sweet. So at first I didn't like it, but now that it's been sitting around for a couple months, I have 2 or 3 bars left, which, you know, I'll be okay. But I melted this the other day. You'll see it in my empties for what I've been warming. Really ended up liking it. So who knows? Maybe they'll bring this back next year. Really good. And then Elizabeth's favorite, which is probably on a pie chart, like a sliver of about 10% of you will agree with me. I love Silver Spur. And I'm planning on melting this tomorrow or New Year's in alternate warmers or alternate rooms with Joy and Wonder, which is another really strong, probably to some people obnoxious scent that Scentsy used to make. You could have gotten it in November. This is such a smoky, resinous tree. And I said I didn't have a lot of tree scents. I guess I wasn't thinking about this one because it's more campfire than it is tree. But this is like you put your Christmas tree next to a campfire out west and let the thing on fire, but it's so good. It's so much smoke. Love this. Absolutely love this, but not a lot of you are going to agree with me. So this is Elizabeth's best bars for 2025. Please let me know your fall winter favorites as well as the spring summer. And if there was just one bar out of the whole year that really stood out head and shoulders above the rest for you, please leave that in the comments. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year and a fantastic 2026. God bless. Have a great day.